Let me holler at you guys real quick. So basically, I have a bit of a success story, sort of. I have quite a few students that actually do end up getting their exes back, and they end up going on dates with them and going forward from there. And sometimes I don't even hear from them anymore, right? They get all the knowledge they think they need from me, and sometimes they come back and they're like, "I wish I stayed, and I wish I asked you more questions." But that is what being a coach, I guess, teacher, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't even like those words. I just want to say that I'm helping you, I'm mentoring you, whatever you want to call it. That comes with the territory. I really wish students would be a lot more proactive in asking questions. And sometimes, like, I even tell my students, like, hey, if I have a lot of stuff going on, I will read it. And then what I do is on Telegram, I mark it as unread and then check it later, right? So there are some students that sometimes I forget to message them back, but I did hear what they had to say. But if it is a question, I will usually voicemail them back and say, hey, do this. I have a student who who's going down this path of self-improvement because of women, right? He went through a breakup and he's trying to get this specific girl back. But the stuff that he has learned along the way of trying to get her back and trying to remain attractive, trying to grow his attraction skills, now he is understanding how it works with other women. There's actually two students who have done this, different stories, but and different timelines, but the skills remain the same. So what guys normally do is they come to me, they want this advice, and then they're like, because they want to put it on one specific woman. They want to say, oh, I want that specific woman back in my life, or I want to attract this person back into my life. And really, when you get to that point with an ex or something like that, a lot of the ball is in their court most of the time if they left you, right? So when people see this advice, they're like, well, yeah, but she has to come back to me. But it's like, you still need to learn these things because look, what you seek, where you put your energy is what you will find. And there are a lot of good women out there. Dateable women. And what do I mean by that? Women who are going to be a partner, right? Not because we know over here, fellas, that women love attention, validation, right? But they will give back to you and they will show you that they love you. They have those capabilities. There are women out there that are like that. And there are a lot of guys that consume a lot of red pill, black pill content. And I learned something new, that the white pill exists, I guess, but it's sort of like an optimistic approach to understanding the truths of life. It's really important that we understand these skills because these things, they're always going to help you. So I'm not telling you to immediately go start dating other women. I actually think the opposite. When you go through a breakup, I think you should take your time and really, assess your emotions, work through them, and then go out there and work on yourself. So these two guys, they both met different women and they were like, okay, this is kind of a clean slate and I'm going to take it from here. All they focused on was having a positive experience. So if you guys join my Facebook group, there's something called the 16 Commandments of Poon. Okay. I think maybe Rollo Tomasi made it up. I can't remember, but it's been there forever. And the Facebook group is free. You guys can join it. It's up to you. But in there, it talks about all she wants to do is experience. Okay. So where men usually go wrong is they start talking about all these experiences that are negative and that the woman doesn't even care about. Now you're treating her like your therapist, right? Instead of just trying to have an experience. Go have fun. Go make out down that alley. You know what I mean? Like, so, and a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, but that's like, dangerous, Kyle. Alleys are dangerous. I already see it coming. But guys, life is all about experience, okay? Life is meant to be lived, in my opinion, right? Everyone gets all worked up about what's the point of life, on all this, and I think we're just supposed to live, okay? So go have fun, have experiences, and that's what women are all about. Have you not noticed? The second that things get too serious, too negative, right? The second I start shooting a video, there's always a fucking ambulance, every single time. Every time. I always cut it out, but I'm going to leave it in there just for you guys. So focus on the experiences. That's it. Attraction. Women will like you so much more when all you focus on is, how do I make this girl feel great in this moment? Do you notice that I'm talking about not making you feel great? How do I make this person feel great? Same thing applies to business. How can I solve this problem? The people who solve the most problems get paid the most money. And that is the one lesson that I learned in life at 27. And that's when I turned my whole life around. I focused on value. See, and when you give away things for free, people start to trust you. And when people trust you, they'll buy shit from you. And it's that simple. Right now, I got into a completely new business venture, and it was a lot of work, but it still comes to the same concept, value. That's what I want you guys to really focus on. Focus on your attraction skills and focus on just being present and being in the moment as much as possible. And that woman just wants to have fun with you. And once if you continue to do that, yeah, have your goals, have the shit that you're trying to achieve, have that shit there. But when the moment to moment, day by day basis stuff, having fun is all about having a habit of having fun. How can you have fun when your life is shitty? And like I said before, life is meant to be lived. And I think your perspective is going to change once you start focusing and flipping how you make money. It's all about value, right? You're valuable to a company until you're not, right? You're valuable. If you're valuable to thousands and thousands of people, then like I said, if they trust you, they'll pay you. So that's why the internet has changed the entire landscape of how to make money. And that is what I think you guys should go do, right? Learn how to create a little personal brand for yourself. You don't need to be like a billionaire, right? All you need is about maybe 1,000 true fans, like that one article, right? Or just people that really like what you have to say and show up for every video and show up for every blog post and article or every TikTok video, whatever. What I'm saying is focus on yourself and focus on growth. And I say that in every video, but the reason why is because it bleeds into other areas of your life so well, like these two students of mine. These two students have focused so hard on reading the books that I tell them to read, right? Because when they read the books that I tell them to read, now we can have a different conversation. Now we can talk about attraction in a different way. We can talk about the entire chapter called Being a Challenge or Be a Challenge, right? You can focus on your style. Okay, you can focus on whatever it is that you want to focus on. It's up to you. You can do whatever the fuck you guys want to do. And that is what I want for you. I want you to be in the present moment, but I want you to be able to dominate the moment every time you're there. I want you to be able to own your masculinity and own yourself so much that any woman that comes across to you, right? Whether it's your ex-girlfriend, whether it's a new girlfriend or new girl that you're talking to, whatever, then you can own that moment and you can just deliver value, right? Be of service to her or to others so that they have a good time. And what's going to happen, this is the law of attraction, literally, that person's going to reciprocate it back to you. So it starts with you giving it first. But see, the problem with people is they don't want to give first because they're hurt inside. They're hurt from their ex-girlfriend. They're hurt from their boss firing them. And they can't get past that pain, so they become bitter. Why would I want to give anything to anybody else? Because would they give anything to me? That is the mental attitude of what most people are like today. All I want is to help you guys, one person, turn that around and just give anyway. And if the more you give, the more you're going to receive. That is the way that it is. It's like a law, the law of reciprocity, I guess I think it's called. So go out there and do it, guys. And there's a reason why this has worked for me. There's a reason why this works for, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people and creators on the internet, millions maybe. There's a reason why. So maybe that can become you. Who knows?